I like Boom's draft. I think the draw is nice on GEEK SLATE, but it doesn't look like a very.
So you're
easy
right,
game to
it's a
play.
Cox Underlord mid.
For Skem instead, Fbz is only level 2 and he's already diving the tower. Only single point in reactive armor, and Skem is now in trouble. We don't have arrow, but one last Timber Chin will do the trick. However, Skem walks really well between the trees. He's now baiting the Mirana. Magic Stick to save him. Skem will live. Raji also managed to stay in lane to have experience and get some last hits, but Fbz wants to kill him, and now with a point in Whirling Death, it will be possible. And he hasn't gone for a single point of Pit of Malice. He just wants to harass Yopaj and kick him out of lane. Yopaj is going for him.
Going for the arrow?
Let's see if the arrow will hit. It will not. It's avoided, and it doesn't matter because Yopaj is good enough. Sleight of Fist gets the kill. Top lane, they're trying to go for Force. He just ate a creep here, so they're going to actually get rid of the Devour Gold like this if they can't kill him. Nice cogs. A couple of creeps inside of them, though. There's the arrow, and Force should die. Pretty easy rotation for Boom.
Both the Wraith King and the Timbersaw, fairly tanky. The supports can rotate around the map and get a lot of other work done here.
Oh,
That's what they're doing mid.
Okay, and this time the rotation should work. Nice cogs by Xnova, however. Up to the high ground this man goes. As he gets hit by the Shadow Poison, that will give vision. He's going to try to deny himself. Will he be able to do so? No, Cox has a pitch-perfect Firestorm last hit.
Yeah, and he does have the casual gloves of haste, but is pivoting pretty quickly into the mechanism. They might be expecting some early fights, or potentially this is to kind of play with the Underlord's mobility.
This is the early fight, or the early gank forced by Boom. They kill Raji quickly, but they want a second support. That's going to be Narman trying to run back home, but unfortunately the Shadow Demon doesn't have the space to do so. 4 heroes on top of him. He has Hood. Okay, they start with the Pit. They actually consume the Tome for the Mortimer's Kisses. All the damage in the world against Skem.
They'll get him.
That's going to be enough. And where did Cox put the second gate?
Top lane.
And now Force is going to get beat up as Xnova is going to lead this onslaught. There's the TP. Natsumi is also nearby. His arm lit. Can they kill this Doom? This Doom is not as tanky as the Timbersaw. Hoof Stomp to delay the inevitable. The TPs are coming though. Perhaps is inevitable. As in comes the Shadow Demon. That disruption will save him, and the counterattack is good. The Port Clockwork Xnova in the trees he goes. He might save himself for now, but the multi-shot will catch him, nick him, and kill him. Now Natsumi dies using his first life. The rotation by Fbz finally coming by. Raji with a cookie stops Natsumi from retreating, but Natsumi doesn't want to retreat. He wants to fight right back. Going for Cox, attempting, but Fbz doesn't want to lead entirely. It's the Emperor instead. He gets the kill on Narman. Fbz, how fast are you? How courageous are you? Apparently not just enough. They're waiting for Yopaj. They do get answering chains. They will respect this Drow Ranger. Fbz, though, waiting for that Pit of Malice, does not want to get stuck again. And they'll poke and prod, but not quite commit to this fight.
Trying to get that second life, it's a bit too greedy. Fbz's respawn, he has TP. Yopaj as well, finds the time to rotate on over. Speaking of greed, Yopaj, I think he should be fine. Xnova is here to also fight alongside with him, but Yopaj is falling pretty low. Silence caught. He's tanking the entire Firestorm, but will still live through it. And in fact, it's Cox who's going to go down in the meantime.
Force continues this fight now with a Doom. They turn it around, help with that Skem slow. It's impossible for Fbz to get away, and that's where he was respecting last initiation. Not getting Pit of Malice and doomed, impossible for him to run away. It's not going to expect them to come from behind the tier 1 tower. And that's what Yopaj is counting on. He knows where he is based on the smoke as well. Nice searing chains into the arrow with a chalk arm. That's going to be a dead Skemberloo. Okay, the Timbersaw at least will steal the stack, or will attempt to. Fbz, however, quite low. There is no Doom available yet. Narman gets cookied. He's hoping to be the initiator here. Yopaj might see an opportunity. Goes for Narman. Already wasted the searing chains. And the ancient creeps are killing Narman. But with the Mortimer's Kisses, they will be able to finish off Fbz. Luckily, Hustler will also survive. All the fastest things always happen in SCA.
Cox?
He has been found. Pit of Malice. Searing chains.
Didn't get off the Firestorm.
In the Pit of Malice, he might be able to counter-initiate here. He did die, but the rest of GEEK SLATE is already here. Xnova, not the best target. In fact, it's racing as crazy, but the Pit of Malice, the last bit of it, will stop this initiation from Boom. Interesting choice. He takes a tower in the middle lane now, opening up the map a little bit, and they will call one of the boys back. It's Skem. They want to at least force back Natsumi, perhaps force his reincarnation here. He is slowed by a lot. They did force the BKB. He might just die regardless. Nice armlet toggling, saving him from those marksmanship procs.
Really, really good stuff. That's still an opening for GEEK SLATE, though. They didn't quite get through him, but they only really commit the Shadow Demon Demonic Purge.
Yes.
Still a little bit of
They forced BKB.
Yes, and they forced the BKB, which does get them into a potential good Roche fight now that he's respawned.
Oh, this is scary. They need control over this area, and that ward is not helping them out at all. Cox is being torn to shreds. Force as well. These true strength heroes look like they were agi right now, as Skem manages to make it out alive. Here comes Cox again with his Fiend's Gate, but I think he's realized this is not the place for Cox.
No. And now they're trying to sneak in. I don't know if Barracks break smoke.
Nope. They found an Underlord.
Good save. Oh,
That is
AoE
the Axe Doom. Maybe that helps out. No, if he's stunned. And actually, Wraithing just comes back in. They do still have Reincarnation on. They forced him to get out of the Doom, but he comes back into the Doom area. He doesn't really care. At his first life.
Yopaj just killed the enemy mid. He has no buy.
Yeah, that's Cox dead as well. Natsumi activates his BKB now and goes against Doom a second time. He acted in the middle of that Reincarnation. You can now, the BKB is instant when you revive, so you can't really stop you.
It's too much. It's just way too much. Boom they just have way too many items, too much resources.
Yeah, he wants to die.
He's got 50 seconds on Aegis.
He's baiting them to see if they are going to go further. He has a lot of time to die. There we go. He dies to the Shadow Poison.
Raji will get him.
They break the Timber Saw, but they have AC now, so it doesn't really matter much. Also, he has Ags.
Damage with that double Chakram.
It's absurd. That's when Timber Saw becomes a late game machine as well against this Drow. They Searing Chains her, double Chakram as well. Skem almost died to that. The arrow didn't hit, but in comes the Ember Spirit again. Disruption will save her, which means Yopaj is just going to go back.
Busy a bit early there, mistimed the disruption save.
Wonder what the plan is though. Oh, okay, up to the high ground. This is the high ground that's killed him multiple times. There's the Doom.
Wow, the BKB reaction. That was impressive.
Yeah, that was good. And I think that might just save this Wraithing who's fighting Force head on. The life's still working on him. Mortimer's kisses. Maybe get rid of Natsumi's first life. Natsumi wants to die with the slow close to the enemy team and getting the stuns off. Now they finally found Skem for loot. He's dead. He's going to buy back immediately. Less resources for Boom as Yopaj finished off the last hero here. Cox is down. And Boom. They will now have to retreat as everyone is coming back for them. This might be an opportunity. Fiend's K has been used aggressively. Zephyr now in trouble. Multi-shot on top of this. The cookie's good. And Fbz finally low on HP, but he still has the Lotus Orb to save him. Yopaj wants to continue this fight, and it seems like Force is stuck between a Rock and a Wraith King. And this Wraith King is just trying to pummel him. Skem dies a second time thanks to Fbz and Yopaj. Force doesn't matter any longer. Boom won 2 fights. Back-to-back, losing not a single hero in these fights.
By the way, you heard lots of sad trombones in that fight, so that was Force the entire time.
So, Morphling versus Spectre late game though, like for example, no one else on the team, they're just fighting each other.
50-50 and Spectre has Mantascari, sure.
And denies the Underlord, one earlier timing perhaps here or something like that. Bottom though, they will make that play onto Force, and with 3 heroes, we get our first blood 8 minutes and 37 seconds in. Xnova's leapt into the trees, which leaves Force empty-handed here as he's going to, oh, there's the arena down bottom now.
Yeah, and it's going to be used here against the Enchantress. That's going to be a quick kill for Boom. But more importantly, is defend their tower. Unless Force wants to continue this, he does have the track on Xnova. Mortimer's gets running down. Skem joins with the Han. Needs a Spectral Dagger. Not enough damage for Xnova. Was an infused raindrop to save him. And now the tracked up Mars trying to juke in the trees, protecting his floor, allowing him to escape safely. But Fbz will die for this, and the tower will also fall. Zephyr, look. Track! Oh, he didn't? He does now.
He got the track. Oh, there it is. A little bit of
telekinesis. It's a little bit less, has a worse ring to it.
No, but I could very well see Rubik screaming that as he practices magic shows. Middle lane though. Fbz doing a bit of magic. Nice spear setup out from the arrow. And there's going to be now Skem actually ulting on in. Koth trying to get out, just runs head first into the arena walls. He will die. Fbz barely lives here as the Kiss's damage is not enough. 2 heroes escaping. Oh, well, not Xnova.
And Zephyr has decided to disconnect.
Oh, no.
All of Boom disconnect.
Oh, no.
I could tell. Zephyr dies.
Oh, man, that's such a good question. I think I'm going to have to get back to that.
Okay, well, we'll get back to that. Yeah, I'll give you time to think. It is a... Oh, Zephyr's alive! Oh, my God!
Wow.
What a player!
He even turned to Fade Bolt him, too. He's turning around.
Oh, Zephyr. That's what matters. Arena in 3, and they have vision of the boundary, like you mentioned. Full vision. He's like, oh no, guys, I think there's a ward here. And he would be right. Spectral Dagger stolen by Rubik. Bounty was looking the opposite way. Not ideal. Telekinesis to bring him back to the exact same spot. Force is now stuck in the arena. This man just wanted to get away, but it was impossible for him. However, now Fbz could be in trouble. Skem activates his own Blade Mail.
Detection?
Hoping Fbz will use the spear. He doesn't. I think he got hit by the Blade Mail damage there just for the tail end.
They have the track. They don't really need detection, but Fbz just barely making out of that one alive. Oh, Kisses? They want this kill real bad.
They really do. How good is Hustler? Oh no! Spectre, so I guess that changes now. We can play around the Ag's timing.
I agree. I'd like to
Cox
see...
though. Cookie the Cox. But he's been caught. Cots now.
Oh.
So the Assyrian Chains they do, plus
Oh,
Light
he
of
ran
Fist,
back
but he
into
ran
it.
back into the Pit of Malice. That's not good for Yopaj as the Mortimer's gonna start raining down.
Oh, no.
Yopaj is just going to die. Skem at the haunt ready. And that completely stopped Boom's initiation. Force once more. He is gonna get speared, plus a little bit more damage from God's Rebuke. Skem tanking that Firestorm.
Yep.
Shadow Step should kill this Rubik because you get the extra damage from Spectral Dagger once they get to him.
Okay, Force. There's an arena. And
There is an arena. Oh, the cookie. They're not really sure where they're going. They catch him in the tail end of the arena. Well done, Force.
Oh, Cox
Beat
is outside.
dead here. Maybe not with the help
Cox
of
is
Cox. He is saving Force right now. Force will live, just barely. Even the enemy Pit of Malice, sorry, the enemy Firestorm is not enough to finish him off as Rubik steals Spectral Dagger as he falls. But FBZ sees the opportunity, going right for Skem. Skem is cookied, but this time he will not live. In fact, Raji joins now in the fight a little bit late, and he'll be punished for his tardiness. Immediately killed off by an arrow and a Morphling.
Really good spell stealing there by Zephyr, even if he does have to take a death.
BZ played that really patiently. That was a super late arena, honestly, and it was the right one.
In the trees now, they will find Hustle and Narman, and he is going to fall for the third casualty of his side this fight, and of course the Underlord ulti if needed to bring in the rest of the boys. Haven't really seen too many instances of it yet.
He's caught now.
That's a bad kitty. Down she goes.
And with a Shadow Step, you can go for Natsumi. They have the vision for the track.
It's actually
Natsumi,
low on mana.
He is. He can't get waveform. Has a clarity, but no time to use it. Is there any help coming? Yes, we have FBZ running right to Natsumi. Help, brother! There's like that scene in Time. Will Justin Timberlake get there in time? He will. And he is saved.
For now. At what cost, though? As Zephyr seems to have to pay the price for this one himself. And, of course, with the track, that's even more gold fed over.
Force is going to continue this. In fact, he wants Timberlake to die. He hit this boy band, killing off Natsumi. Now going for Force next, hoping to get a counter kill that will secure this bounty hunter's life. Skem, though, trying to get away. He could be in trouble himself. The damage from Yopaj apparently is enough. God's Rebuke from FBZ, killing off Skem. Now the Enchantress being pinned to a tree, but they need a little bit more damage for Raji. It's hard to finish off a hero with Untouchable. Cox feels really strong, and he keeps on attacking FBZ.
Is that if you kind of just focus and go all in for kills, you very quickly lose map control here.
Yeah, which is what happened last game, right? Zephyr, no, we do have the track plus the impetus. Zephyr close to dying. Raji will survive that first onslaught. Pit of Malice catches Zephyr, and also this Underlord who's stuck thanks to the help of the Rod of Athos. Sorry, FBZ was stuck, and thanks to Mortimer's Kisses, we get 2 more kills for Geek Slate, more track gold as well.
To do a little bit more damage, because you would get that double shuriken.
Interesting. Force going for Natsumi now. And actually with Cox joining, they might be able to kill this Morphling. That was quick.
Scam as well. This is the global lineup, right?
Right,
It's
finally online.
I think this is exactly how you draw it up on the chalkboard. You have this bounty hunter hero look for picks, and then you have 2 other heroes join them immediately after. And I think that they might catch Yopaj on the opposite side of this too.
Yopaj, it's crazy. They're getting 2 kills.
It's a regular haunt.
Across the map. That is a regular haunt. They got him with the Aegis as well. Yopaj close to dying. Doesn't have any more remnants. Finally will fall. Okay, Geek Slate really showing up. This is the power of Underlord.
And they only get Raji as well in the mid lane. That's not worth it at all for Boom.
He becomes really weak. And you also have BKB on FBZ. Solid chances for Boom.
Oh, there they are. Force has found his mark down bottom. He's got his quarry. Oh!
Yopaj just cannot live anywhere on this map. He's an Ember Spirit, and he's looking like he's playing, you know, PA.
Who can ulti in. They've got the Dark Rift available. Nice positioning from Boom, though, who will hold the high ground.
And they initiate already.
That's the haunt used.
FBZ is forced to use BKB, stopping this cookie with the God's Rebuke. Skem, though, didn't get much damage done in that initial haunt. And he might be in trouble in the arena, however, they just know they can't do much with that BKB and Underlord still active.
That's Shadow Step.
They do a little bit of damage towards Skem.
Oh yeah, there's that X-Scepter. Holy moly. As a quick sidebar, I'm really curious like what item he normally puts in his first slot, if it's like his Blink Dagger or something like that. Because it's like, it needs to be your instant cast button or whatever.
Okay, Force is crazy.
Yeah, that's a little much.
That was a little much.
Underlord ulti, he's tanky.
He is tanky, and Force is not crazy. He knew what was going to happen exactly. Zephyr's already dead.
Yeah.
Now they're baiting FBZ, who got bashed. He's going to stay inside the Pit of Malice a little bit too long. Another bash, is that possible? No. FBZ counterattacks as soon as he gets to the high ground. We get the arena blood launched. The haunt as well. The Morphling goes in the middle. It's Natsumi in between 4 heroes. Maybe not the best of choices because they need to Monster Style this fruit away. But no, the Monster Style's already done. He's going to die in the middle of this Pit of Malice. Natsumi overestimate his ability. Even with Yopaj's help towards the end, now they can only get counter kills, but they've already lost their carry. Yopaj is going for Force. Force is quite tanky. One last Light of Fist is going to utilize instead on the Snapfire and to send back Cox. The BKB a little bit late. A Pit of Malice will cover his escape.
He's out of there.
Natsumi, he wanted to maximize damage, and instead, he only maximized it on himself. I'm gonna go maybe die here, but I will open up the map by doing so.
Exactly.
It's hard for teams that haven't had that experience to do so. Raji, that could work actually. And the arena as well. They really are committing onto this Enchantress. That's what we were talking about. They're deviating their teamfight plan. Now they're going for whatever they can. Natsumi hasn't read the memo yet. Yopaj got stuck in the pit of mouse. Nice roots though. Actually, that was Rubik's.
Yep.
And that's going to kill off Narman.
Look at
Yopaj though did fall. Natsumi, he needs to get away from this stuff. Bash, maybe a little bit too strong. Is a wait for him to get away.
Yeah. He's a good option for him to grow into. We'll see though, as of course second Roche is not going to be up for another while, but the teams don't quite know that.
Gonna find the Ember and turn him into a pig. Can they kill him in the duration of the Hex? They cannot for now. Natsumi's actually committing for Skem, and he might be the stronger Spectre. Natsumi just finished off Skemberlu. Yopaj managed to get away with his life this time. Force is in an awkward position, but the question is, do they have vision? They do not. Oh, Fbz does get the Steve walked underneath a sentry. Now they know where he is, and Natsumi will guarantee the skill.
And
even tracked him before he died. I don't know, Spectre in 16 seconds. All they gotta do is delay, Richie. All they gotta do is delay. The cookie on the green. That's a good delay. Natsumi is full agi. They know this too, but they're committing. Fbz, he knows he missed the spear, but it doesn't matter because Cox is dead.
He's trying to
take this Roche down. He snatches the Aegis. The shard he did not get, so that's gonna go the way of Boom. Natsumi though is stuck here. He realizes not somebody wants to take. He starts to TP. Is there any bashes here? The arrow will help him survive here. Mortimer kisses to catch down Yopaj. X-Nova as well. Yopaj is dying to his own fire. They have tracked him. It's so difficult for him to get away. He will not. He is going to die to that final shuriken. GEEK Slate somehow turned this around.
Oh, careful though, Skem in the firing line of the smoke.
This would be great. Oh, they don't. What? They just got him. They just got him. Arena. There's the spear as well. Clear the trees as well.
Lincoln's
and they turn into him. Can they kill him in time? Yes. The stun is long enough. Fbz is now in trouble. Forced to save BKB. Those Mortimer's kisses don't seem to deter him at all. They do finish off Zephyr though, as Force continues to try to finish off Fbz, and Fbz just dragging them away. Natsumi though is stuck in the fray. He's stuck in that pit of malice. He is going to die. And someone's like, no, Fbz, we have bigger fish to fry.
This is a wrap, though. Check this out. Oh, great positioning by Hustler.
Yeah, he's going to break this. However, we'll still work on the Spectre. Nice hunt. He avoided the spear with a hunt. He is still in a pickle.
Isolated, though.
Oh, where is he going now? He's going down bottom.
Where's Cox going?
Cox is trying to help out Skem, but Skem is stuck in the arena now. Fbz gets this perfectly. Fbz, low on HP. Doesn't matter, though, because he got the kill on Skem, and that is the dieback that we're looking for. Force trying to TP. The damage by Natsumi's too high. Raji, you no longer have an Aegis, my friend, which means he will also be sent flying. Oh, they used both on the laner axe, actually. I thought they were going to use the second one on the tower.
And Spectre set for 30 seconds. Boom, know this. And then what's even better...
Okay. Can they surprise Natsumi with this? They forced him offensively right into the pit of malice. Natsumi has BKB, though.
Oh, no.
And not the style, and he's going to fight back. In fact, he's not interested. He just wants the barracks.
Okay. So they got in melee barracks, and they know Roche could respawn as soon as in 10 seconds, pardon me. They're Natsumi, by the way, level 25. He's going for waveform cooldown.
Oh, they send in Bounty Hunter. There's another way to initiate with a Hex on top of this. Mortimer's kisses.
No
he
way.
He can forfeit time. Just got rid of Natsumi. Good part of the enemy carry. Fbz's trying to try to salvage his team with a good arena, but he's going to die in the middle of this arena. Second arena as well.
Oh, the spear.
The damage is pretty good, but is it going to be enough? No, Fbz's already down. They already got rid of Yopaj. He's silenced. He's rooted. He's dead. Zephyr 2. 4 of Boom's heroes. No buyback on any of them, Richie.
At least 2 lanes.
I heard him eat the Moonshot as well. Yep, there's the Moonshot consumed.
By the way, Underlord, he's holding to the Ag's Blessing, but he's not consumed. Advantage fully for GEEK Slate now. No buyback for Skem, but he's got Aegis. What is he just purchased then? They could potentially cut him off here in the river. Natsumi, he's going to want to break the smoke. Oh, but they don't get the Hex off in time.
There's the Haunt used already. Can they commit to this? I don't know. Haunt is not the best initiation tool. Spectre gets close by.
They're on the Rubik.
Trying to go for the Ember. They go for the Rubik, and Rubik is close to dying. 4 staff plus the Guardian Gaze keeps him alive, but Zephyr is just going to fall. He's a little bit too easy to kill. Cox is fighting against the Morphling directly. Yopaj playing around this team fight, but a lot of poking and prodding, nobody actually committing. A lot of big spells used, and they did force buyback on Rubik.
I'm not sure either.
Or Knoxville, you can subtweet me about this, it's okay. I'm wrong.
Ours is so close to 25 as well.
Raji almost got bursted by that spear. Actually gave him a lot of space. He's not in the arena either. Raji's gonna be fine for now. Skem went in though. Skem wants to kill Fbz, and with the help of Force, they might be able to do so. Fbz trying to use the arena to save him, but he got saved. Rubik stole the gobble up. And that's why Fbz's not dead right now. They cancel the Morphling TP. However, Natsumi has no big HP. Oh no. You hate it when you leave your carry in daycare, you just forgot.
Does it stack? If he puts 2 arenas down, do you get 360 HP regen
That's
a second?
very good question.
I have never
no
bothered
answer.
and test. I've never bothered to test. I have no idea.
I don't know, actually.
We'll see. That's a significant...
Oh, hello. That is an interesting initiation by Force. Can they save him? The gobble up? But this time it's to initiate. So they're actually hoping to take this around. But look at Skem. He goes for the backline. He's trying to kill the roommate. Cox already dead. Force as well. But Skem at least did finish off Zephyr. There were Natsumi. Turned into Skem. He's going to fight him head on. A little bit scared though because of the buybacks here from GEEK SLATE. And he's stuck himself. There's no gobble up to save him this time. But they need to do something. A stun. Something. It's going to be too late. Skem is already... Sorry. It's going to be Natsumi's already dead. They also finished off Fbz. They did force a couple buybacks, but the enemy carry didn't die.
Wow, this is...
Oh my god.
Fast as a butterfly now on the Spectre. I think they should just push and try and end the game here. I told you, man. I didn't think we'd be going quite to, you know, an hour plus long here.
This is not the right way to initiate for Boom. And in fact, the Spectre catches the Marauder from behind. They stopped her for now. Can they surprise Skem with this?
Cox is in.
Cox is in. And that is going to be Zephyr out. Fbz is also trying to get out. Maybe a little bit late. He's gonna have to TP. They've also cut up to Yopaj. Japoy turned into a pig and now into a corpse. He's down. Natsumi and Fbz are okay. They have buy. They all have buy, actually. I think he might be there.
Careful here.
Natsumi turned to the Underlord.
Damage.
Can they kill?
Look at that damage from Ruben.
Is he gonna die?
He's just dead.
He's just gonna die. That's the first life only. Fbz, though, hiding in the trees, has Refresher. Still available. There's Fbz. He's crazy. The BKB, the Refresh. We're gonna make sure we get one arena down. Perhaps Fbz. He was holding on to it. Surprised him. Natsumi, though. He's turned into Underlord. He has been hexed, but he will survive. He's tanking up. Has resist anyway. Fbz, though, now stunned. The help from the Pit of Malice this time is from Natsumi. Fbz's already down, but has buyback. Natsumi is tanking a fair amount. That Morphling is hard to kill thanks to Scotty and the Titanic. He got Skem's down. Skem's about to fall. He's down. 100 seconds without him. He has Shadow Step. He could buyback, but Cox is no longer able to join the fray. There we go. Surprising Shadow Step from Skem. This could be a suicide. Can they punish this? They got Yopaj. Yopaj is down, but that Pit of Malice is from Natsumi. That's going to be enough. That's going to kill Narman. They managed to defend for now. Narman immediately buys back. Boom. They're defending their last 2 racks like their life depends on it.
He really, this is scary. Because here come GEEK SLATE. Hello, X-Nova.
Okay, X-Nova tanks the Hex. That is definitely...
He's got buy in 30 seconds, but Roche is up in 5, and maybe they're looking for more.
Boom cannot fight this without X-Nova, right? They forced the one arena as well. And from behind, they're also going for Zephyr. Zephyr might just die. Natsumi also stuck. They hexed him a second time. We have a second arena, however, from Fbz. And they're going for this. They have no support. There's no way to fight this. The gobble up will save Skemberlu from dying. Narman might die for this, but that's okay. As Morphling has to fight versus the whole enemy team. 1v5 seems like a hard task to do. Fbz's already dying here. The Wind Waker celebration from Raji. The Mortimer's case is raining down. Narman wants his revenge.
That has to be it.
He loves the smell of napalm in the morning, and they will find it. Everyone on Boom is dead. Absolute team wipe. As X-Cyclops would say, call the janitor.
But GEEK SLATE, they're running it down now. The all chat voice has all the voice lines bound in the game. And
he no longer has abilities bound. They found this poor Ember. Ember, he got saved by the Force. It wasn't enough. He's dead. That's 1 pig down. 2nd pig down as well. And Force will guarantee this game. There is no buyback on this Morphling. No more chances for Boom.
He's going to get it in 1 second. Now he
It doesn't seem to matter. Cox already has the Fallen Sky. They're going for this last Ancient. What will you do, Natsumi? You alone are not strong enough. You've already found out once. You'll find out again. The Ancient falls. And GEEK SLATE will force a game 3. Sighs of relief from GEEK SLATE.
Game number 3 between Boom and GEEK SLATE. I'm personally very pleased that we get ourselves a game 3 here.
What happens here to Zephyr, who has found a way around the trees? Crocodiles are actually pretty fast out of water too, but unfortunately not when they're poisoned.
Yeah, and only in a straight line.
Which is why Zephyr top. Zephyr will be the first to do them. Okay, they have Cookie. This should be good.
Yeah, they're getting X-Nova down bottom as well. Just a good dispose into telekinesis.
Skem is going to die up top and down bottom at the same time. X-Nova falls, but Skem is a much bigger kill for Boom.
And actually, Hustle's going top.
Yeah, top lane. They see an opportunity to go against Fbz, and this could be a good kill. This Cookie interrupts this, actually. They come pull him back with telekinesis, and then Cookie, there's Fbz who's forced back with the dispose. He commits this kill, hoping to kill off Raji. Instead, having to change targets, going for Hustler, and Hustler will fall, but in exchange for the enemy offlaner, he's happy to take that trade. Skem continuing against Zephyr. He doesn't have marksmanship, so he can just hug Zephyr as much as he wants, but there's 2 more seconds till the Cookie. Zephyr should be fine here. They have a multi-shot, maybe? Multi-shot's enough. The Fairy Fire saving Zephyr there. Bottom Natsumi has been disposed. They also hit him with that rebound, but the help from Yopaj here might turn this around. As they stun Narman once. Oh, the second ball doesn't get him, but they had the shield crash just in case.
Not a nice kill. Yopaj does TP for that one, and is going to be necessary to save Natsumi's life. In fact, maybe they can turn. Spectral Dagger here. Xnova coming from behind as well with the Centaur.
Stomp.
Conqueror. There's the stomp. All the creeps as well. Really getting to work, and the DD rune in the river is going to be scouted. That could be a sparring point here.
Yopaj. Hit by the Mortimer's Kisses. There's a Rolling Thunder as well. Skem. Okay, he's just going to die the Mortimer's Kisses. He missed a couple just to give Skem a chance, but eventually ended up dying.
The DD rune in the bottle here, though, for Cox.
Yopaj is the target here. Oh, he did get the shield crash, which means no damage reduction. Pretty big deal. Swashbuckle stolen by Raji. I can do that too, he says.
Would be nice for them to be able to withstand what is a pretty substantial power spike here for Yopaj. See, now he's showing off that defusal. There's Aurora top lane, though. It's going to be onto Force, but actually, Fbz just trying to get out of here.
Force, yeah, they stole the roar and plus the break. This is finally what the Viper was used for. Oh no, oh no, Force killed himself. But at the same time, they can get Natsumi, so it's not bad for Cox.
Maybe Fbz.
Cox is looking for the easier kill here, and it might just be Yopaj who put himself in the middle of the fray. And it was indeed Narman. Finally, Yopaj falls. Cox showing he is the superior mid laner for now.
With how squishy they can be this game, but it's very mana intensive. I feel like all of Rubik's spells cost quite a bit.
Diffusal Blade, they caught Narman with this. Mortimer's Kiss is committed as well. They really want to kill Narman, and Zephyr eventually just cookies to make sure he doesn't get caught by the Rubik. They have to reposition this fight a little bit awkward. If they kill the Ember, that would be perfect start with it. Sure, they lose Zephyr in the process, but they're more than happy to do this. As the Haunt from the Spectre catches the Drow Ranger, thanks to Rolling Thunder as well. They're going on for Skem, and also Force at the same time. Skem is already dead. Force is a little bit too slow. One more hit from the Impetus. Can they get it in time? No, Force actually got away using the night vision to his advantage.
But they got Yopaj in the meantime.
They did get Yopaj in the meantime.
It cost them the buyback of the Marcy, but I think that's actually well worth it out from Hustle at this stage.
Yeah.
But there's an Ember on the enemy side. I guess he has Lincolns. Oh, hello.
Yopaj has been caught. Toxin will save him some damage, but he's most likely still going to die. That's Force dead. Yopaj rolls through two more, gets the swashbuckle off, but they do hit him. They have a rebound as well.
Nice.
Sorry, dispose as well, and that's going to kill off Yopaj at the expense of Narman's life, however. Cox finally gets rid of the dragon, and Xnova will be left behind as Zephyr tries to find a safe place to TP. Xnova's already down. Ember is in this kind of midway point. Actually, he's not at a midway point. The person's at midway point is Enchantress. Xnova has been found. There's the Haunt immediately, though, to counter-initiate. And the Rolling Thunder as well. Is going to try to go down to the low ground, but he bonks instead, hoping to kill off the Viper first, and that's Force dead. BKB already acted on Skem, and Skem is looking to finish off this pesky Pango, but instead it's going to be his teammate who dies. Narman, one more hit. Yopaj comes back in for this, and in fact they want to fight this further. Skem is the target. He has been disarmed. The axe is on top, but everything flying for Skem. They did buy back on Force, which forces the guys at Boom to retreat. They all try to TP in time. They're quite quick on it, but unfortunately the Spectre might not be fast enough. Natsumi activates that blade mail. TP in the middle of this. He gets broken, and that TP obviously got canceled by Rubik. Yep. Easy kill for them. That was interesting choice.
Conduit's fallen off. The BKB and a couple more auras have always been preferred.
Another initiation happens. They did catch him with the Rolling Thunder. Plus the Purple Roar. That's going to be enough. Cox is dead.
He just ran in.
He did. Protecting to be the Drow Ranger, who now got the kill on the enemy offlaner. Yopaj is down.
They stole Rolling Thunder.
They're going for this. They stole Rolling Thunder. Cox is back, and the Beastmaster's out.
Okay, you have to get Roche. I think you...
Or you got to get more. Look at Cox. He's crazy. He's going for Xnova. He's diving the enemy tier 2 tower. They will get this kill. Now Roche, tier 2, what's the objective?
I think you need Roche right now.
You don't want to go BKB as soon as these days. Raji still has the Rolling Thunder. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to use to kill off Zephyr. Zephyr feels betrayed.
Yes, he does.
And now, he stole it. Roche is really angry today.
He's quite upset that they're dragging him outside of the pit. Raji doesn't really need to be in the pit and probably shouldn't, unfortunately. I don't think we'll see another one. Down goes the Aegis. But they're trying to fight. It's that Aegis.
What a telekinesis, though. Trying to stop him in the middle of this fight. However, Natsumi is just a little bit too strong. Brings down Narman already. Force with his BKB. He's fighting head on. In fact, he now sees opportunities, but Force decides his best to just retreat with his Force Staff.
Serious levels right now on Skem and Cox. I'm not sure. They're 3 levels clear of Fbz, who's the highest level core on Boom. It's an 11k now. Weirdly, to
Rolling Thunder. Okay, they went to Force first. They want to get rid of that Nether Toxin, and they should be able to. They forced him offensively, actually, but they just lack the damage. Nosedive saving him now. It's Yopaj who's in trouble, and Japoy's dead. Japoy is down.
Still cause a lot of chaos in these fights, to be certain. But does need to get that initiation right on top of the Drow Ranger, as X-Nova is finding out there.
Okay, X-Nova's already dead, but we did hear a haunt here.
No bash. Unlucky there, honestly, for Yopaj. Does need to maybe return it. It's a defective Skull Basher.
Oh, right. Yes. Go give that this shot.
Another one.
Died from G-Force? Sorry, from Force. As he goes here for FBZ. FBZ will die, not before getting out his Primal Roar, but not very useful there.
Now, though, teams, we'll see. It seems like Boom really want to make a move. We're well before the Roche window, though.
Yes, we are. They were considering this enchant. Oh, the location to save.
That's Haunt. That's Haunt used.
It is Haunt
Force
used,
is in the river, though. He's just jumping around. But he's
I don't think he cares. Like, here comes Cox. Searing Chains. Now the Manta style used to dispel them. He just refreshes another set of Searing Chains, but he gets bashed. That's unfortunate. Can he get those Searing Chains off? He might just find him now. No! Is Skem a K-pop idol? That was a one-hit wonder. FBZ also in trouble. He's rooted and dead. Oh my god. It's not gonna work.
Lincoln's breaks at least. That was Shadow Step used to break Lincoln's though, so not ideal. Couldn't connect on the chains, but they gave it a go. Did just jump around, and they're just going to be doing some damage here. Disarming from Force as he just slams himself on the ground, splattering his poison around, I guess, the lore. That's Boom. They're going to be recalled back now for the defense. Skem
rolling to work. Okay, Yopaj. Okay, Primal Roar as well. And they're going straight for Skem. Skem is going to die here. Not enough time to the BKB. Well played by Boom. They got the kill they were looking for. Raju will be the second kill here. And they find Force. That back was really, really important. But Natsumi is going really low. He's going to die to the Ember Spirit there.
Buybacks all around.
The buybacks as well. They saw the enemy carry fall. Now they have a chance. Force is still strong enough. Yopaj falls in the backlines as Cox is destroying the support here. There's lag spikes because of the incredible plays here from Cox.
If they can.
Okay, can X-Nova save him? On X-Nova to save up the Ember Spirit.
Oh, bash!
Sorry, to save the Beastmaster, and that's going to be exactly it. Ember
He's
down.
got buyback. He's got buyback as well, and a Remnant in the fight. Has two Remnants behind their lines, but they don't know how much damage Skem does, and it's just way too much. Down it goes Skem, quickly picking up that Aegis, leaving nothing to chance.
They're going to find maybe X-Nova here? No, not X-Nova just yet. Searing Chains, don't cock his back. Zephyr's in trouble now. Zephyr will activate the Ghost Scepter, but I think Zephyr, there's no chance for you to get away.
Okay.
Skem might be in an awkward position. Yopaj saw it. He considered rolling thunder. He's going to go for it. They're going to go for him now. Well, they used the Primal Roar as well. They committed everything they could. They're supposed to save him. Skem might be down, but that's only his first life. And they still need a little more damage. They don't have it. Skem won't back to the Axis. He's alive. HP. He's okay, which means round 2 is coming. Force is forcing everyone out. Natsumi was forced to use his BKB. We couldn't get him to spell that from Narman. Skem is going back in. He's okay to lose his Aegis now. He knows he's already done his job. He can continue pushing now as well. Last racks. Mega Creep's ready. And it just doesn't seem like Boom can do it anymore.
It's so hard to take down this team, and now they're going right back in for the killing blow.
Telekinesis, Natsumi, he uses the Manta Stone too early. Searing Chains will punish that. He's stunned still. The Hunt's starting to help him, but it's not enough. Natsumi's about to die. He's hunting around. It's not going to be enough. Natsumi's already dead. That haunt shenanigans didn't work out, Richie.
And Skem with the voice lines immediately. It's not just Force anymore. Geek Slate, they're feeling themselves. They start to close out game 2, game 3. GG's calls, they've done it.
Skem knows he's beat his former team. He could have been their carry. They went for Natsumi instead. Narman has no emotion. Skem is fighting them a little bit.
See you again.